All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect that Jesus wearing our true faith sincerity. And yeah, man, today I just want to get into the so-called white man because Esau, man, he's the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. And the scriptures completely, tells you that, man, clearly. But you just got, matter of fact, precept. It's Proverbs 1:7. Let's see. 1:5. Salakia. It says, "A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. To understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings." So yeah, scriptures are is full of dark sayings, man. Just like nowadays, you have, like, Jake. They say, "What's up?" Well, that's a dark saying, man. You're not asking literally what's up. You just asking them how they doing or what's going on. Well, that's a dark saying. But the point I'm making is, just like how you call somebody a rat, or a so-called, when you call them a snitch or something, you call them a rat. Well, that's what the Lord called Esau, is a serpent, man, because he's a damn devil, man. Matter of fact, this is John. It's like it. John 8:44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." So yeah, the so-called white man is the first murderer and the first liar, man. Man, and it tells you that, or was written 4 times, ran for our learning. We see that now with the so-called white man. Matter of fact, because how did he get his kingdom, man? Through the sword and a double tongue, man. Let's see, what scripture I'm looking for? Oh yeah, Sirach chapter 10 and verse 8. It said, "Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another." So yeah, man, unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. That's how you so-called white people get down, man. You are the devils, man. You are the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. I'm just gonna get some scripture just to back it up, man, because the scripture tells you that, man. Call you a serpent. You ever heard about the serpent and the lady, the woman nursed the serpent back to health? And he built her, and he said, "What you thought of? I'm a serpent, man." That's what he do. But this is Psalms 55:20. "He had put forth his hands against such be as peace with him. He had broken his covenant." And yeah, and that's what he do. He lure you in, man. He lure you in, man. He come crouching. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that too. I'm gonna get that precept. Matter of fact, this is I'm gonna continue on. And this said, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His word was softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." And yeah, and how Esau, when he was pleading for a blessing, crying, Esau would come in a crouching, humbling way, but really he is nothing but deception behind it, man. It tells you in Psalms 14:3, "No, not one that do good, man. No, not one." This is Rock 12 and verse 10. It said, "Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so of his wickedness." So yeah, don't trust your enemy, man, which is the so-called white people. That's the top enemy according to Psalms 83. The top enemy is Edom, man. Because you read the scriptures, man. That's what it's all about. Jacob versus Esau, man. The end of the world is Esau, and the beginning thereof is Jacob, man. Those are the two main characters. You know. So this guy right here, you shouldn't trust at all, man. You know, it says though he humble himself and go crouching, you see. And that's what he did. That's what he did to Gad and Reuben, man, to the Native Americans. See, he did it to the southern tribe too, man. You know, when the civil rights and shit had certain Edomites joining to him, well, that was all a plot, man. That was all a plot. You know what I mean? Because it tells you the heart of every one of them is deep. You know, so yeah, they gonna play it off like, yeah, they ain't like all Edomites. But matter of fact, before I continue on in this, I know I quoted it, but let me go and get it real quick. This is Psalms 14:3. They are all gone aside; they are all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Yeah, man, and that's the so-called white man, man. That's the reason. There's a reason why they're going to be extinct, man. They're going to be Obadiah 1:18, man. You know what I mean? Because there's none that doeth good, man. No, not one. You know. Continuing on is Sirach 12:11. It said, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So you got to stay on all tens, man, when you deal with a so-called white person, man. You know, and thou shalt be unto him as thou have wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So yeah, you look at his past, you know, and look what he's doing now, man. You understand that so-called white man is still doing what he's doing. You know, it says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. See? It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And yeah, and that's what you see that we have. That's how they got America, man. They got nursed back. You know, they set them at the right hand, man. But they not. You see what's going on now? Goddamn devil is over America now, man. And now when we woke up to this thing, it said, now we remembering the words, now we prick, man. This damn devil is in fucking rulership, man. This guy, you know, that's why it says in Isaiah 14, it said, is this the man right here? Because this fucking devil, man. You know, I'm continuing on. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? And yeah, and that's what we feel about you niggas, man. We don't feel sorry for you niggas that try to save Esau. One other circumcised, especially one that's not of the circumcised, you cool niggas, you definitely is gonna get harsh judgment. But you niggas that's of the circumcised, you're gonna get a true judgment, man. Because we understand who the enemy is, man. You niggas know that about Deuteronomy 28 chapter. We sold unto our enemies. You know. So we understand if you're not of Israel, you're an enemy, man. But even if you're not Israel or the Most High, if you're not of Israel or the Most High on this side, you're an enemy, man. Even 2/3 are enemies, man. So why you trying to say goddamn Esau, man? The fucking devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You know, let me see. Let's see. This is Psalms chapter 10. Oh yeah, in verse 7. It says, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. And yeah, man, and that's what the white, so-called white man spew out is mischief and vanity, man. And cursing and deceit and fraud. That's how he get down, man. That's how the so-called white man get down. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. You don't hear about Ishmael doing corrupt deals, or you know what I mean. When you think about fraud and all that, you think about the so-called white man, man. They, not like robbing. You think about Jake, Jake robbed somebody. No, fraud. That's you call it. I call that a professional robbery. Fraud. You know what I mean? That's the so-called white man, man. Deception, all that. The so-called white man. Let's see. Oh yeah, and matter of fact, let's see. What is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey depart not. Yeah, it is full of lies and robbery, man. Because that's how America was established, of lies and robbery, man. That's how the so-called white man, that's how he get down, That's just, the serpent was the most subtle beast of the field, man. And Esau was a cunning hunter. Come on now. He's a cunning hunter, man. We'll get one more precept, Akim. Let's see. Matter of fact, yeah, Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. Let's see. No, that's not it. Let's see. Bear with me, Akim. I'm trying to see what. Let's see. Salaki Akim. Let's type out. Let's see. Old serpent. Let's see the whole. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is Revelation 12 and 9. It said, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Yeah, he deceived the whole world, man. And that dragon was red, so everything is like that's why I brought up the precept from the beginning, man. The dark sayings, man. You say a serpent, a devil. Just tell him he's a deceiver, man. You say, yeah, he's a snake. He's a rat. See a rat, he snitch, or a snake. He's a cunning guy. You got to watch him out. Watch out for him, man. Right, that's why it tells you, it says, take good heed, man. Beware. But yeah, Akia, man, I hope they were edifying. Until the next time, I just want to say shalom.